everyone, welcome to practice today. In today's practice, we are going to be playing with postures that support sciatic nerve, that support lower body thrive, and then of course it's full body that receives all of this. If we do practices that support the root of our body, which is tailbone, you've got sacrum, all the way up through the lumbar, which is, you've got hip space here. So anything that supports the center of you, anything below and anything above will gain beautiful structural balance. So if we have a lot going on in our lower back or our spine or our stomach, psoas, chest, but anything going on in all these awesome parts of us, everything below and above will just kind of move around like out of alignment. So when you address the center of you, it addresses all of you. So today, even though we're focusing on some deep areas here, your full body receives. So that's the beauty of practice. And in today's practice, we'll be playing with yin postures as well as some movement that creates heat within us, deep within us. I talked about our bellows of breathing before, and that is when we breathe, we're going to create our own internal heat from within that supports everything we do in our deep stretching or our deep postures of movement. So the movement in this practice today is not like a vinyasa or a power yoga. It's a deep movement of aligned, energetic posturing, holding, kind of shifting. So everything within us gets hotter and warmer, and we don't really get up off our mat very much. And we do some amazing internal deep work that thrives and supports your entire body, your energy, your emotional energy, your conscious and subconscious energy, your organs. Oh my gosh, your organ, the energy of your organs completely are in heaven with a lot of these postures because it's your internal that you're aware of. We're so used to our outer that it's time to get to know and be more comfortable with our inner. Our inner is our compass. So as you move through practice today, remember to breathe fully. Remember to slow down and really feel what you're moving into and what you're doing. And trust yourself. You are your greatest teacher. You are your greatest compass. You are the one that knows the best and most direct way for yourself. And we're going to start practice by coming onto hands and knees. When you come onto your hands and knees, if you're on a super hard surface with your mat, and if your knees already feel a little tender, take a blanket or any kind of padding that's maybe a 1 inch, put it under your knees, and that'll just help support. If neither of those are available for you, a lot of people like to roll up the back of their mats. Like, imagine I'm rolling up the back of my mat, and you just create this little helper right there. Our yoga mats are completely awesome tools to use in that way. So you're just going to go ahead and shift side to side. I remember in years of practice when I first started moving and swaying, it just reminded me of the way elephants move. Such powerful elephants are. And this moving and swaying is so beneficial for your nervous system. It's beneficial for your energy. It's very soothing. So when you're swaying here, notice your hands. If your fingers are super close, go ahead and spread your fingers. Our body placements will say a lot about what we have going on in our inner, emotionally, and subconsciously. So our fingers are stuck together. It means we're just a little drawn in, just a little holding ourselves, saying, no, don't touch me, don't look at me. I don't want to interact. So we're going to spread our fingers, and that resembles how expanded we are in our own life. First, we will be expanded in our own selves. That's how it works. Expand in yourself, and your life is expanded. So you'll mimic what you desire in your life in your practice. And if it doesn't exist in your life right now, the cool thing is you get to create it. So when your fingers are spread, you're going to press down through your finger pads, the knuckles and the heels of your hands. Your hands are going to be shoulder width or maybe half an inch wider, up to you. Your knees are hip distance. Swaying side to side, we're rolling across the fronts of our knees. It's really good for synovial fluid for our knees. This gives great care to our knees. Now from here, we're going to tuck our toes, and as you tuck your toes, dig them into your mat and shift your hips back. If you feel a little bit going on in your knees, when I do feel some stuff going on in my knees, it's just energy that's moving. I'll do little bounces. It's going to bring heat and start to move any energy that is seemingly stagnant or backed up. It's going to start to align energy. Also, I just love how much heat that creates. It's a very subtle heat at first through connective tissue and fascia. And then come into stillness and feel your stretch happening. If you feel this in more dominantly in one toe or two toes more than the others, that's okay. It just means you require that there. Slow, deep breaths in and out. You're going to relax through your feet again, and then sit your hips back. Bring your knees together, your feet together, and your hands come back with you as you move side to side. If this is a lot for you already, take a towel, blanket, bolster. Put the bolster to support between your heels and your sitting bone. And then that'll help cushion. And if you have 2 or you have 7 blankets, whatever you have that's helping support you, you're going to support you in the way you require. It's going to look different than somebody else's support. Cool thing is, you're the one that's going to figure out what you require in your support to be in postures. I am a guide, and I can suggest things. You are the one that gets to choose. As you're moving side to side here, again, you're still warming up. You've got connective tissue that's warming up, fascia that's warming up. If you have yoga pants that make noise like mine do, you'll have that going for you too. Yoga and comedy go together very well, in my experience. Alright, so from this settlement here, we're going to bring our hands back up to shoulder width. So now you're back on hands and knees again. Spread your fingers. Press down through the finger pads, the knuckles, the heels of your hands, and the palms of your hands. Tuck your toes again. Sit your hips back. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to hug in through your pelvic floor. You're going to hug in through your front spine, deep behind your lower belly, back spine, side spines, and come to all fours again. Another breath in. On your exhale, keep hugging in through your pelvic floor, front spine, back spine, side spines, corset of strength, vest of strength, and float your knees into down dog. When you first get here, bring your feet as wide as your mat. Sway your body side to side. As you sway your body side to side, you're going to press down and through one heel, and then sway to the other side, press on that heel. If you feel your body is shifting forward more and you've got a lot of sensation going on with your shoulders here, Take your heart space, take your hip bones, your sitting bones, and your hips, and draw them back. If that's still a lot for you, bend one knee and sway over two and press down through one heel. And then switch it. You'll bend the other knee and sway over and press down through one heel. You're creating space and expanding through your hamstrings, your calves, your spine. You have full body going on here. Relax your neck, look at your toes. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bring your feet back hip distance and let your knees lower. Once your knees lower, you're going to be back on all fours again as I adjust my clothing. From your hands and knees, you will go ahead and relax your feet, relax your toes, and you'll sit back. If you're still at your hands earth, sitting back, and you go and grab your supports again, put on between your tailbone and your hips, you'll do that. If you're sitting back and you're good, we'll take it all the way up. So stay forward if you're required to, come back if you're able to right now. Remember, we're always working with what our body is currently moving through, or has available. Our bodies will always change. We won't stay the same forever. We'll have energy moving in our body forever. So if you're experiencing one thing today, it's going to be different tomorrow. So if you are coming into a more expanded posture here, you can have your hands on a towel bolster or such if you require. Fingertips will face your glutes. Have your support here. Move around side to side. That welcomes relaxation and buffers what you're moving into. It's a more sovereign, easier way to move into postures rather than just settle in and deal with it. No, let's play around here. So move around. If you prefer flat palms, you'll have flat hands, earth, fingertips facing your glutes. Your chin can be slightly tucked. If your neck's okay, you can let your head come all the way back. Deep breaths in through nose and out through mouth. Alright, you're going to tuck your chin. Help yourself come back up. Once up here, you're going to come all the way to your forearms. Knees are still hip distance or a little bit wider. And you can thread your fingers, swaying side to side. A lot of times when we move into deep stretches, deep postures, I call this the ease between. I used to call it the space between. Now I call these certain little shifts the ease between the postures. You breathe and feel. If you choose to just bow your head fully, go for it. Breathe and feel. How tuned in you are to you is what we're here to do. Not about everybody else. You're here for you right now. You can have that decree in you right now. And this is for me. So you can say that on your inner or out loud. When you're speaking this for you to hear, you're not really screaming it at anybody. So you're just saying, this is for me. Alright, press into your hands. Once you come up here, we're going to come onto our backs. And we're going to start to play with our sacrum, our sitting bones. Alright, so you're going to come onto your back. your knees are going to be bent, and your feet are going to be hip distance to start with. Once you're here, just bring your arms down. It's important when you first get into a posture to just be there without the to-do list. As you just settle in here and start to really when you start to really fully feel, notice how heavy your spine is, and then just relax your shoulders. This is called decompression. This is called unwinding from having to hold yourself up all day long, every day, non-stop, blah, 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 blah. Just laying here is amazing right now. Okay, so the first shift we're going to come into is we're going to take a internal feeling of what is currently happening for you in your lower back, your sacrum, the inner creases of your legs. And the way that we're going to take record is we're going to bring soles of our feet together. I like to walk my feet up to where I'm like, okay, that's it. And then knees go wide. This is called reclined cobbler's pose. Arms are out just wherever you're choosing to have them. I personally love to bend my elbows. This is a great joy for me. So if you're choosing to do that as well, go for it. If not, you can have arms out, T position, or arms lower. Choose your way. Choose your way. Notice how your sacrum feels. Your sacrum is the space between your tailbone and your lower waist in the back. Notice if one knee feels higher than the other. You can visually look at that if you choose. Notice how the inner creases of your legs feel. Does one leg feel heavier than the other? Or do they feel pretty on point? Alright, here we go. So we're going to bring our knees back center. Our feet are going to be hip distance. We're going to start with the left side first. So you're going to take your left knee in towards your belly. Grab your leg with your hands. Walk your hands down to your foot. Take your left foot and left hand and take your left hand holding the outside edge of your left foot. Notice that your left elbow is to the inside of your left knee. I will say that again. Your left elbow is to the inside of your left knee. It's not on the outside. It's on the inside of your left knee. It's a whole lot easier when we do what our body loves the best. So from here, you're going to bring the sole of your foot to face your sky. If your heel is already still down again, do your best to bring the sole of your foot towards sky. And if that is even a lot for you, you can just play with that. Okay, remember, we're going to work with where we are. We're not here to get a gold medal or push or force. We're here to see what's available in expression. So if you're choosing just to be in stillness with your foot sky, go for it. If you're still working with that little realm of activity you have, keep working it. Work it, girl, work it. Alright, we're going to bring stillness. You got sole of your foot facing sky. Okay, go ahead and feel what you're addressing here. It's very clear what you're feeling. And then we're just going to rock to our right side and then rock left. Your right knee stays bent. It's like a little helpful rudder. Your knee is going to move with you. Your body's going to do it. So when you move your left leg and start to rock it. The right leg just comes along for the ride because it is attached to your body. That's how it works. You're rocking side to side. If you are at this point giggling or saying very flavorful cuss words, that means you're in the posture. So good job. So keep rocking. I remember my early days of doing this. Oh my gosh. It's like my professional career was like a sailor because I was cussing like a sailor. Alright, keep rocking. I am like moving around on the mat here, so just keep rocking. If you feel any, like you're rolling across something in your lower back, or maybe your hips popping, that's awesome. That's called connective tissue, and you are aligning. You're leaving some vertebrae shifts out of this. Okay, if you want to go a little bit more, you can start to straighten your left leg as you're holding on to the outside of your foot, and then you'll rock back over. When you come back over, you'll have a straight leg. You don't have to go all the way straight, just see what's there for you. I work with a lot of people that when they get to this point and they're like, I can't do it, I can't, and then all of a sudden they're like, does it? Because there's this illusion right here in the middle where the leg has its full range. It's between the full range, and it's a muscular illusion. It's just the unwinding, and you're stretching and attuning your fascia on your outside of your leg as well. Alright, from here, you're going to stop. Here we go. So you're going to take your left hand under your left heel, outside to the outside of your left ankle. Left hand under left heel, holding outside of left ankle. Right hand is going to be on top of your left hand. You can already see the position of your knee. This is similar to a hip stretch. This is for the purpose and principle of attuning our sacrum, our lower back, our hips, everything lower, and everything above thrives and below thrives. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to draw your foot into you with a very awesome breath. So inhale, exhale, pull in. Inhale, exhale, pull in. Okay, let go. Now you're going to take your left leg sky and you're going to flex your foot. Here's where we get lots of spiciness happening. Take your hands and you're going to hold the back of your leg. Alright, so you can kind of look where I have mine right now. This is not my full range. If your full range is very much like you're already up your leg, and that's your full range. This is my full range of comfort that I enjoy. If you're here in your lower, like hamstring area, see when I move my leg, just by pulling, that's beautiful movement. If you're behind your knee, okay, if you're all the way up your leg, you got just wherever you are in your beautiful body expression, it's where you are. It's cool. It's your job to love it. It's your job to love where you are no matter what, without making it right or wrong. I'll totally take you out of your truth when we make it right or wrong. Just be where you are, okay? Breathe. From here, you're going to go to your current full range of motion without pushing or forcing. You notice I sway a lot, and that's just harmony and practice. I just love to really be nurturing with me. So, and I welcome you to do the same for you. Once you're at your full range, you're going to flex your foot. When you flex your foot, your heel will be sky and your toes will start to point towards your face or your stomach, depending on where your foot is. Flex your foot, flex your foot. You can feel that. I know you can. That's the fire. The fire. So you're gonna flex, 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 and it's like, oh my goodness gracious. Huh. Keep flexing. Okay, so that right there, there's nothing wrong with you. Your body's meant to do this. Flex. Flex more. Breathe in. On your exhale, pull your leg into and flex your foot like you mean business. Flex more. Flex more. Pull your leg into you. Breathe. Now your breathing's not going to be little and calm. Your breathing is going to be in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bend your knee. Hold your knee into your body. Alright, let your left foot come down. Bring your knees wide again, soles of feet touching. Arms are going to relax wherever you want them. Now you're just going to feel. Do your best to relax your stomach and your spine. Feel what is happening with your left sacrum, your left lower back, your left inner crease of your leg, your left leg. Feel your right leg. Does one feel light and happy? Does one leg feel relaxed and more settled? Just notice your own sensations here. Alright, so we're going to go to our other side. So bend your knees, feet are earth. This time you're going to have your right knee's going to come into your stomach. Once your right knee comes into your stomach, you're going to take your hands, you're going to walk your hands down to your foot. Your right hand is going to go, right hand is going to grab the outside of your right foot. And then your right elbow is to the inside of your right knee. It's not on the outside of it. That just makes it harder. Right elbow inside right knee. Let your foot face sky. Sole of your foot faces sky. Relax through the inner crease of your right leg. Relax through your right. Let your right knee bend. Your knee is meant to bend. Let it bend. Okay, if you're working with just coming up to that foot sky and back down, foot sky, back down, like you did your other side, you can do it. If you're just here in a stillness with foot sky, sole of foot sky, stay there. I mean, you have a choice. Choose what you love. If you're not loving any of it, I welcome you to give yourself permission to love. To love some movement here. Alright. So when your foot is sky, remember we're rocking. So your right leg rocks side to side, your left leg just follows along. If you feel any rolling or popping, that's okay, it's connective tissue. Right now I'm feeling my right hip adjusting as well as some tendons. And I feel this little thunk, thunk happening. That's when I know my body is adjusting. It's okay, magical. Remember to breathe. These postures are really weird. Weird is good for our soul. Complements yoga practice. Alright, so we're going to go into straight leg. If you're playing with your straight leg-ish, Just play. Remember, there's an illusion of a midway. When you get midway in that, your leg will be like, oh, I can't do it anymore. Do it. See what happens. If your foot falls out of your hand, it's okay. Put the foot back in the hand. Keep going. If the posture's scary, make it fun. If there's a lot of sensation, breathe. If you're really having fun with this, this is awesome. Yay. Keep going. Alright. Your leg's gonna go sky. Your very long leg. You're gonna flex your foot. Place of holding. Hold your leg where you're comfortable holding. And start to flex your foot. Your heel will be sky, your toes will start to move towards you. Your leg's going to be as straight as you can get it. This is stretching deeply through your calf, your hamstring, all the way up to your sitting bone. Our hamstring attaches at our sitting bone, which is right up in our right up in our booty cheek, the bottom of it. When you flex your foot like this, you are tuning everything to the back of your leg, up to your sitting bone. Any tightness here will pull our hips out of alignment and contribute to a lot of upper body imbalance. So flex, 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 flex. If you're feeling a lot, celebrate that. Deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your leg into you. So big breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Flex more. Flex more, breathe. Keep flexing, flex more, even when you think you're flexing enough. Flex more, flex more. You're going to be feeling a lot here. Alright, bring your knee and bend it. Right hand is going to go outside of your right ankle. Your left hand is going to be on top of your right hand. You're supporting your ankle so that you don't pull or yank on it. You go for full support in all ways here. Take a deep out, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you can help pull your foot towards you. Breathe. Pull in more. Breathe. If you're experiencing resistance with your leg, it's okay. Just breathe and hold. Alright, when you unwind, your knee's going to come into your stomach. Do know that if you do the pulling in foot before you do the leg straight, or the leg straight before the pulling in foot, it's okay. They're all gonna land in the same area. One before the other is okay. So if you're doubting any side sort of variances, I welcome you to trust instead of doubt. It's okay if they're out of order, because there is no order. And I don't apologize for telling you there is no order. Alright, your feet are going to be soles of feet together, knees wide. Remember, your arms can be wherever you feel. Keep it simple. Just breathe and feel. earth again. Let your knees sway side to side. And roll all the way over to one side, whichever that is for you. Fully give yourself to your side line. Notice if you're bracing or holding or preparing for a next movement. Instead, I welcome you just to really fully get heavy here on your side. Just fully giving into you, just relaxing and breathing. Take a deep breath in. Bring your supportive hand to your earth and start to bring yourself upright. When you do come into your seat, you're just going to come back onto your mat in an upright seated posture. I welcome you to have one heel into the midline of your body, and your next heel in front, with a rocking forward and back. And then you'll relax your forearms completely and fully on your legs. Feel your shoulder weight be a helpful tool as you let your shoulder weight relax you down even more. Breathe in and out fully and deeply. Feel your own cadence of breath and your own breath flow that you currently have. And take your heart space and shift forward with body weight. Bring your hands and allow your hands to, when your hands touch, to fully connect. Feel your skin with your own skin. Feel your shoulders easy. Your spine steady and uplifted. There's no effort in the lift. Is very natural, very easy. Soften through your shoulders even more. Soften through your hips and your knees. Soften through your throat, your face. Soften through your chest. In honor of everything that you give into you. In honor of being so completely brave that you love you first. In honor of always expressing from your heart, no matter what, one Om and one Shanti. Exhaling everything out for all. my sacred glittery cat ear radiant light in me honors your sacred, empowered, radiant, amazing, thriving light in you. Namaste. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Short and sweet. I always say that and then they do last a little bit longer. Remember, if you're choosing to donate to videos, I include Venmo and PayPal. And if you desire any particular videos, practices, if you have specific going-ons in your body that you're feeling right now, I welcome you to leave a comment and I will create videos that help support you in that certain way. And anything else you choose to see a creation of that I can support you in. I love you, and remember, you're the one. Right, love you. Much love.